I just realized my mic is not it's not muted. Hope you guys didn't hear anything. Hi. This is completely off the cuff. Oh no. I didn't have any, I didn't really have any plan for how I was gonna do this, so I kind of just like in the last couple minutes, you know. It's been a busy week. So, you know, I had to throw a couple things together right at the end there. I need a throne. I do need something for sure. I do need something. Oh no, I'm gonna get cut off. There we go. Hi. Hi everyone. This is something new, isn't it? This is different. Oh wow. So this was a long time in coming, actually. Like a lot longer than I'm so sorry, Katie. I don't think I ever told you what I was doing today, did I? Okay, so this was actually a long time coming. This is something something that I've been working on for, well, the last like 2.5 months. It's not like new or anything. Yeah, I know, it's definitely not like the final form. There are improvements to be made, yeah, right? But it looks great, and I'm gonna have to like tweak some things myself. I don't even know if my sync is correct on the mouth, but you know what, hey, I gave it a shot. I'll fix things later, you know. Would Lathe fight you now? Maybe. I got protection now, though. I got armor. Mouth sync? Yes. Oh no, Lambert, please. Lambert, please. I'm supposed to expose to the audience first, instead of immediately to everyone else. Why are you winking? Because I'm fancy like that. I think it's because, like, okay, it's subconscious, but for some reason, I close my left eye slightly more if I'm, like, smiling. And so, like, the camera kind of picks it up a little bit, so, yeah. Yeah, Katie, this was the big change. So when VTuber EU4 gameplay, dude does not care. Immediately asking for the EU4 gameplay. We'll figure that out later. That's not what today's stream is, though. Today's stream is just gonna be like, hey, this is new. This is different. It's like exposure therapy, you know? I can't just lay the whole stream on you at once. I have to give you a bit of exposure first.
Wait, is this for real? You are actually gonna use this? It's not just April Fools.
Well, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Is it April Fool's? We'll find out. Why is there boobs on your breastplate? What are you talking about? Please. I can't have you guys roasting the design. It's been less than 10 minutes. Give me some time first. Quarbit not playing EU4 means the end of the universe here. Hey, it was just not today, alright? Give it a little bit later. A little bit, you know. Yeah. There were a couple jokes. Well, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you watched today's video, right? Mixed results, but it was funny overall. It was like this complete mix between everyone hating it. Not everyone, sorry, but a mix between people hating it and people, like, pogging. And in the end, it's like, yeah, that's kind of what I expected. I have played more games than EU4 as well. I played CK3 like 2 weeks ago, maybe. The avatar looks skinny compared to the profile pic. Well, you can't get everything perfect. Oh, and also, whenever I drink water, it looks really... it looks weird, like in a really bad way. Watch. Alright. That's TOS. Alright, so this stream today isn't just gonna be like the shock therapy of this, it's also, on top of that, I figured I should probably, because I'm like the EU4 guy, you know, I'm like, that's basically what it's been for, yeah, basically what it's been for a really long time. So I figured what I should do today is maybe give a better introduction to everything, right? Because, well, if you come from YouTube, then basically you just watch the videos, which does not have my face, or really my personality, let's be honest. It's for us EU4 guy, okay. Oh my god, I can't even read all the chat messages, you guys are too fast. Are we gonna get Anime EU4 now? Yes, I know how many of you have installed Waifu Universalis, okay? You can't hide from me. I know a lot of you were looking forward to this secretly. And I know a lot of you were looking forward to this not secretly. This has been like a meme in the Discord for like, what, a year now? So like, this is some of your fault too. Anyway, I have one thing planned for today, one thing that's gonna take like a kind of a decent amount of time, right? And I guess we should get started with that one. Oh, assuming I actually reset the slides. I think I did. If I didn't, tragic, then what are you gonna do about it, really? Alright, oh, yeah, by the way, I did make all of this. Except for, you know, my actual avatar. Everything else, though, I made by hand. And I'm actually really proud of that. Look at that. Look at the logo. I made that, too. Made that. Background, well, I stylized things for the background. The background was actually just an image of rocks. And then I fixed it, and now it looks better. Most of the stuff was made by me. Not all of it, though. Can you put boobs on the press plate, too? No. No, I can't. VTuber character's really busty. Stop. Stop, please. It's... Okay. Listen. Alright, we'll get to that. We'll get to that, alright? Alright. So, oh no, I was supposed to like put this... Okay, pretend you didn't see that. Pretend you didn't see that. So, chat, today is going to be a, well, I was going with like a debate between whether or not there should be like, just something random, or like a, existential crisis kind of thing that RT Game did, and I kind of did like a mix of the two. Any of you who were like watching the teaser are probably like, boy, what the hell, boy? And that's kind of reasonable. Wanted to be like a little bit interesting. Pique your interest a little bit, right? So, this is the book, the lore book, all right? The chronicles, if you would. Such a stupid pun. Alright, the chronicles. That's how it's pronounced. Don't worry about it. It has the crest on the front. I did make this myself too. Very proud of that. It has like straight edges too, which is like impossible. Give me the lore of the land for sure. Quarbit Bionicle. No, it's a chronicle chronicle meme pun. That, you know. Alright, anyway. So, the chronicles here are the detail... the detail of, oh god, yeah, this is gonna be really cringe. Of the lore, you know, the lore, and then some. Thank you very much, Artemius, for the prime sub, I appreciate that. It's a new religion, yes, this is the new holy book. And I can do cool things. Watch, I can actually open it. I can open the book. Boom! Isn't that crazy? Chess plays having bouncing mechanics. Stop, please. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Alright. Yeah, there are words in here. Am I gonna read all of them? I don't know. Honestly, I probably should for you guys. If I read all the words, then, I'm gonna like die of cringe. I kind of like put that all up into like a, I did that really quick. Worry about that. And so, my god, I can't with you guys. So the first thing, of course, we'll start with the left page. Hey, that's me. Wow, isn't that crazy? That's the full me. In case you were wondering, this is a full model. Ooh, isn't that fancy? Look, I got like the swinging, the little tassel things, right? Whoosh. That's crazy, right? And the chains, they also kind of swivel, if I look at that. Whoosh. Yes, I got the legs back. The legs were not a red herring. The legs were real. We'll get to the appearance a little bit later on, though. Here, let me put myself back in there. What are we getting next year, Quarbit? OnlyFans feedbacks? Stop, please. That's next month, not next year. Okay, right. Okay, so if there were any confusions about how to pronounce the name, which there have been in the past, I decided to make the helpful guide in as many possible phonetics as I can be bothered to put out there, right? So, obviously we have the actual spelling, as you can see, twice on the screen. Once in the logo, once in the book itself. And that's pronounced Quarbit. Isn't that crazy? It's the same as always, and it's not changed. And if you somehow didn't get it from my pronouncing it for you, it's also, I put it in like the Nerd International Language version and the non-Nerd International Language version, where you can just like look at you can read it phonetically in a sense. And at the top, I don't even know if I wrote that correctly, but I tried to put it in katakana as well. That's probably very wrong, but just in case it isn't, then pat on the back for me. Right. Now, the rest of the information, I saw someone say that the height is bullshit. Now, we'll get to that. You don't believe me? We'll get to that. Now, I had to, just in case there was any confusion, mention the fact that I am indeed human. I mean, keep in mind, we are living in a very unprecedented time with AI. I could be a computer the entire time, and you would have no idea. Good thing I'm not, though. It is possible, though. Consider the possibility. Quarbot. Fuck off. I am 21 as well, right? But that's only gonna be for, what day is it? It's the 1st of April, right? It's only gonna be for another month, because of course, on the 5th of May is my birthday. Isn't that convenient? Katakana says, ku, that's ku, not ka, yeah? Quarbito. The tsu there is a small version. It's used to shorten the consonant there. So it's not a tsu, it's a th. It's like a quarbito. You know, you gotta put the tongue stop there because it's like a small one, right? Anyway, I'm actually not proficient at all in katakana, so someone else can solve that for me. Now, I am 193 centimeters, right? And yeah, that's just kind of how it is. You can believe me or not, but on my driver's license, which about like 3 years ago, I got that. It said it was 188, and I have definitely grown since then, because I was like 18 right then, right? And yeah, I've definitely grown by then, I can assure you. Not a lot, but 5 centimeters I would say is probably likely. So you're employed by a VTuber now? Yeah, I'm sorry, KD. Happens to the best of us. Now, as it comes down to the lore, oh god, this is kind of cringe. Okay, so I wrote this down because I felt like it would be weird to have nothing, but then also it's like, I don't worry about it too much. Don't worry about it. I guess I'll read it out for you. God, I died a little bit inside. Maybe I shouldn't have written this at all. Son of an engineer and craftsman, studied at a young age in logistics, becoming the campaign advisor in the previous king's army. His service to the king's victories was recognized in the form of a small duchy, which he enriched with his experience. The accumulated wealth and political maneuvering allowed him to usurp the king's throne, but now he must prove to his new subjects if he's worthy of their loyalty. You guys are the subjects, by the way. Just like, should probably let you know that. According to Google Translate, it would be that. Yeah, I could see that making a little bit more sense. Okay, maybe I'll try and adjust that if I ever have to put it down somewhere again. Logistics, do you have a forklift license? Not yet. Later. Maybe I'll get one later. 100% Liberty Desire it is? Yeah, okay, fuck you guys. Dissolution faction. Stop. Please. Thank you very much for the follow, Jacka09. Right. Next slide. Look, wow, that's the appearance. I kind of showed you guys like everything anyway, but still, here. Appearance. The hair has originally been and will always be until the end of time blonde. I don't care how ginger the artists make my hair, it will never be ginger, ever. It hasn't always been blonde, but the artists always change it every single time. You can deny ginger hair all you want, but you're in the same boat. No, I refuse. It's always been and will always be blonde, okay? Until the day I die. It's not. Okay, moving on. I'm glad we're in agreement here. Next, of course, is the crown. I'll give you guys a little whoop, zoom in for that one. Wow. Isn't that fancy? I like it a lot. Ooh. I think it's kind of nice. Although it's a little bit blocked off for you, but yeah. It's even got the back. It's even got a little tuft of hair at the top. Isn't that neat? You know, fun fact, originally the design was going to be much different. Oh, I've lost myself. Here we are. The design was going to be a little bit different originally, but I asked for it to be the same. Strawberry blonde? Maybe. I would be willing to... I'd be willing to concede that, maybe. Chat just received support for independence from the Auditants, France, and Castile. Okay. Alright. No England? So have a limited edition of Quarbit's face now? Yes. Okay. So the internet does have limited edition images of my face. That's true. But there will be very few, if none, still in production afterwards. Anyway, moving on. We have the robe and the tassels. And the tassels are like, you know those things that like that cowboys have on like their, their jackets and like their boots and like their pants and stuff? They're like those. I don't know what those are called. They're like kind of tassels. Sort of, in a way. If you ever get like hungry out there and you got nothing else to eat, you just like cut them off and you eat them. I think that's what they were for, but honestly I have no idea. Something like that. Now, next, the gold chain, of course, very iconic. It sways, it's cool, it's got physics, and I really like it. Fun fact, the thing that's connected, you see like the red cloth that's attached to the shoulders, that's actually a hood. Yeah, bet you didn't know that one, because there is one piece of artwork that has the hood up, but that is a hood, even though it doesn't look like it. Red Riding Hood, I don't want to hear it. Alright. Turn around, let's see the hood. I can't. I wish I could, though. That would be neat. Unfortunately, I can't do that. I'm gonna have to, like, commission someone to make the hood and then to rig it. I don't know. I've never rigged anything in my life other than, like, Unity stuff. Yeah, so I don't know how this works. I'll have to learn to tweak things, but anyway. The Dynasty crest. Okay, so the actual crest itself, that is, like, the center part. How do I even, like... Here, let me zoom in. You see the center part? This? Right? This is the crest. That's the middle, right? And on the sides, those are just like decorations. Yeah. That's what it's all about. Oh, hold on, let me zoom in a little more. Whoop. There we go. Too close one. If it's not a hood, if we don't see that it's a hood, okay, well, I have other artwork out there somewhere. It exists. I think it's in one of the stream schedules has one. All right, you can see it there. Now, yeah. So I zoomed in on the Puma. Stop, please. All right. Yeah. Yes. I know. The crest booba on the side. I understand. That's not the actual crest though. That's the that's just the little artwork on the side. And then, of course, the plate armor, which you guys got to see. I feel like it would be kind of uncomfortable if I, like, tried to kick anything with these, because I'm pretty sure these knee pads are, like, bent in, right? So if I, like, ever kick outwards, that's gonna hurt, isn't it? Right? I'm gonna slam the top of each knee pad just above my kneecap straight into my leg. That's gonna suck. But don't worry about that. Kneecapping yourself, pretty much. What does the crest mean? Nothing. It means absolutely nothing. I mean, that's the point of a dynasty crest, right? It's just like a representation of the dynasty. That's kind of it. Probably break your knees in half. Maybe. Don't worry about that. I don't need 2 knees anyway. Any coat of arms, though. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. Oh, right, and I should mention that under the fabric there is chainmail. It's like a detail that isn't visual, or yeah, you can't see that anywhere, but like that's kind of like the point. Otherwise it would kind of suck as armor, wouldn't it? It would be kind of awful armor. Imagine you're walking around, someone just shoots an arrow directly into your elbow. I mean, to be honest, if someone shot an arrow into my elbow, it would still hit, right? Chainmail's not very good against something like an arrow. It's better against, like, blades and stuff, right? That's kind of the point. But hey, it keeps my limbs from being severed, so that's good news. What inspired the crest? Actually, I have no idea. It wasn't designed by me. It's a long story. Ranging back years, I think. It's from a long time ago. But I didn't actually make the crest. I just liked the design, so I stuck with it. You're not immune to ranged form of attack? No, that's true. I'm really not. I mean, this armor is more like ceremonial, right? You wouldn't ever go into battle wearing something like this. No arm protection. No protection really on like the elbows or anything, or like the thighs. Really not that great, but it looks cool. And that's all that matters. But you shouldn't go into a fight wearing this, for sure. You could go into battle with it, yeah, but it wouldn't be a very long battle. Got a fancy sword? I actually have no weapons. I have no sword, I have no shield, I have no weapons at all, because a king does not need weapons to rule. That's... I just kind of died inside saying that, wow. Anyway. I have to kill the part of me that cringes, not the part which is cringe. Alright, how about we move on, eh? Fight people with your kind and wise words, yes. It's the old Naruto strategy. I convince them to give up. I throw peasants at them. Alright. Next, oh right, the illustration and rigging. Right, I should mention this part. Both were done by a wonderful artist over on Fiverr by the name of Xiao Jingwan. They did a really great job. They did both, the illustration and rigging, and did it at a reasonably good, you know, pretty good price and time, to be honest. You're a duke, not a king. Do I have to break out the lore again? Do I have to specify? Really? Hold on, let me... Read. Read the book. Read it. The last subject, the last sentence, that one. Read. It won't stop me because I can't read, okay. Next. Here we go. Okay. So, seeing as this is supposed to be, generally speaking, a kind of debut, you know? What's the kingdom of Quarbit named? I have to figure that out. Don't worry about it. I get to name it myself. Finders keepers, you know? So, seeing as most of the people here probably are not aware of who I am, I felt like I should give a bit of an introduction. Mainly to the things that I like and dislike, and, you know, we'll go on from there. Can we do a duet? Sure. So, starting off the bat, I like animals, but not like all animals, you know. Really, as it comes to pets. Not really most other things. Like, actually, not even all pets. Like, if you came up to me with a snake and you're like, hey, this is my snake, I'd be like, wow, that's cool. Please keep it away from me. But, you know, things like, you know, cats, dogs. If you have a hamster, that's cool, I guess. A turtle, maybe? Turtles are cool. Maybe some lizards. Yeah, maybe not like snakes, though. Not a big fan of snakes. Like a gecko? Those are cool. Frogs, maybe? Those are neat. But yeah, if you're wondering, I'm definitely more of a cat person, not really a dog person. And yes, I am doing a personal introduction stream after years of streaming, because ultimately, most of the people here aren't gonna be from my years of streaming. So, I figured it's only fair. And besides, I haven't really, like, introduced myself formally to stream anyway, right? I just play the video game, and occasionally drop one tidbit of lore. And that's not really worth a whole lot, so why not, right? You need that wait, who are you meme as introduction? I feel like chat would benefit from knowing who I am a little bit more from here on out, you know? We all know where you live. I think that's enough personal information for now. Good argument. Unfortunately, IP address. Sorry, I was drinking. I think your sword should be Excalibur. Just pull out the stone with the sword and you have a really good blunt weapon. Yeah, I'll just like swing the entire thing around, both the sword and the stone. Because like I'm not the rightful ruler of England or anything. Do you have your exact address as your employee? You probably do, to be honest. Anyway, the rest. Oh my god, I'm never gonna get through this if we keep pausing like this. Alright, so, as for the likes, past animals, history, wow. Who could have figured that one, right? Not a huge fan of all kinds of history though, because, you know, like literally everything has history, and that's boring. I don't care about art history, nah, that's cringe. Although I did have to learn that for art class one year, but anyway. So the thing is, history's cool, but not all of it. A lot of it's cringe. History of stuff like technology, I don't know, civil institution? No, that's cringe too. Art history is cringe on some? Yeah, sorry. Favorite part of history? That's a tough one. I'd have to say, that's more than one really. I like the history where like, things actually started to happen, right? And that gets closer to like modern day. So I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not one of those guys who like says, oh yeah, I like history, and then they only know like World War II. No, that's cringe. That's like the worst thing. That's the worst kind of history enjoyer you can be. Oh yeah, guys, don't worry, I'm a huge fan of history. By the way, did you want to learn about World War II? No, okay, I would say like, I don't know, 1600s to 1900s is probably the coolest kind of history, because that's where like, things actually started to happen. I think technology history is really cool. Like, the history of industrialization is pretty neat. You know how they like started making machines and stuff? That's cool. I like that. Did someone say World War II? Leave. I'll purge you from chat. About the regional part, oh, that's a tough one. I think most regions have like specific parts of history that are interesting, like each for themselves, right? So I can't give you like a time period for like for all regions, right? I mean, I just did basically, right? Generally, but regional parts, I'd have to say like most everything. Because, like, all of history is kind of intertwined. You can't have, like, a time period without having everything going on in that time period. Unless it's, like, the medieval era, and you're talking about, like, 10th century France. I mean, you're not looking at much outside of Europe for France. You're big on geopolitics, I guess? How the world culture's evolved over this time? Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of interested in that, too. Love the late modern period Vicky game. Yeah, I mean, I think the history of industrialization is really neat. I want more factories. I want to build more things to do more things for me without doing them, you know? I can just like I want to be able to I don't know, turn electricity into cotton gin spinning power or something. That's neat. Thank you very much, Mr. PT Gaming, for the follow. I appreciate that. What's your dynasty name? It's Quarbit. It's Quarbit actually, but no one tells you that. Some people like to refer to me as Mr. Bit. Fuck. When I die, someone else gets to become Quarbit. That's how it works. Mario? Yeah, exactly. Someone else becomes me in the meantime. That's just how it works. I love destroying the environment for a couple more voltage. Exactly. We have so much environment, we don't need all that. We can get rid of some of it. Alright, I can call you Quar without the bit? Yeah, there you go. First name Quar, last name Bit. Alright, next for music. I think I mentioned this like once before, right? But I'm like I'm a metal person, right? First and foremost, pretty much. Oh, right, and it might be a little bit weird to like include music as your likes, because it's like, Yeah, let's be honest. Everyone likes music. It's kind of cringe to put that in your likes. It's like, yeah, okay, you think you're special? You think you're special for liking music? Okay. All right. Trust me. Trust me. It's we'll get to that. We'll get to that a little bit later. This isn't the last slide. We have more to get to. This isn't the last page, right? Now, of course that also involves singing, although I'm not very good at it, so yeah. I try. I was actually debating whether or not I was going to create a like a cover for today, but I felt like that would be too much effort. So even though I recorded the vocals, I don't know how to mix things, so that's not happening. At least not for now. Karaoke stream, let's go. Got a question, can you tell us your current coordinates? Yeah, at your mom's house. Ooh. Got him. What else do we have up on here? Tea, that one's a pretty obvious one. If it's tea versus coffee, then you know. Your VTubers covering up chat? Well, too bad. Skill issue, I guess. I don't really have that much space up here. Oh, that's the background. Wrong thing to move. I could try moving things a little bit, but I need to have my face in the way. Here, there you go. Thank you very much, TomB90909 for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. Now, where was I? Right, tea versus coffee. I'm a tea person. I actually had tea this morning and the previous morning, and I'm gonna be honest, probably every morning for like the past 2 years. Unless there was something that kept me from doing it, but yeah. How very Anglican? I don't want to hear it. Stop. What kind of tea? Orange Picot is usually the kind that I get. Yo, it's real. It is real. Thank you very much, Mr. PT Gaming, for the 3 months at tier 1. I appreciate that. As for the, okay, we'll get to like the games a little bit later. Okay, so here's the thing. I started off making this page here, and then I realized I should expand on things a little bit more, right? So, yeah, I put down strategy and city building games and all that stuff, but we'll expand upon that a little bit later. Right, so, of course, I also put horror here, right? It's, I have a complicated relationship with horror, so I like horror movies a lot, right? I can watch those, and I used to watch them a lot with my brother, like, every horror movie you can think of on Netflix, up until like maybe 3 years ago, I've watched them. And a lot of them are really awful, let's be real. They kind of suck. But some of them are good, and those good ones are really good. Like, I remember one that was about this family that thought they were haunted, but in reality it was aliens, and that was something. That gave me nightmares as a 12-year-old for about 3 days straight. But I'm good now. When it comes to games though, yeah. Games are... I can't play horror games by myself. I've tried, and I stop. I stop too much. Like too early into every horror game I ever play. I can only play horror games with other people. Or like with chat or something, because then I feel less alone. But, you know, when you boot up a horror game and you're playing it alone in the dark at like 10 p.m., you start to feel like you're not alone at that point, and you're like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe. So, games I'm not so good with. Not very good with horror games. Or games in general, let's be honest. And of course, puns. There you go. I like puns, as you can probably tell. As you can probably discern. Now, as for dislikes, it's really hard to think of things that you don't like, you know? You can think of things that you're a fan of pretty easily, but you have to really put your mind to it to come up with things that you don't like, so... Yeah, eggs. There you go. That's it, don't like eggs. I can eat eggs and things like, I don't know, a cake, that's fine. If they use them as stuff for, like ingredients for things, yeah, that's sure, I don't care, that's fine. But if it's like, if you're offering me like a poached egg, I'd be like... Stay away from me, please don't. What did an egg do to you? It tasted bad. That's what it did to me. You want to know the truth? I don't like them. That's what they did to me. Does your dislike of eggs have anything to do with my recent actions? No. I can assure you that your messed up egg pictures are not what caused me to start disliking eggs. I just haven't ever liked eggs. I don't like scrambled eggs. I don't like poached eggs. I don't like boiled eggs. I don't like any kind of egg. Oh god, and the idea of eating raw eggs, I actually gag at the thought. Ugh. Ugh. Imagine eating a raw egg, you just crack it open, just slides down your throat all slimy. Oh god. You'd have to be insane to do that. Some people do though. It's disgusting to be real. Anyway, right, the next thing is small talk. This is like the look at me how quirky relatable I am part, but I don't think anybody likes small talk. It's just something I came up with. Because why not, right? I don't want to talk about the weather with you. I don't want to talk about... Did someone just say they like small talk? What the fuck? Wrong. I hate small talk. Like, you're going up to someone that you haven't spoken to in like 5 years and you like vaguely recognize them in the grocery store and you're like, hey, how's your brother doing or something? I don't know. Whenever I see someone that I used to know from like a few years back and I like we cross paths in like the grocery store. This actually happened to me once. I went to the gym like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago and someone was like, hey, we used to go to high school together, right? And I'm like, yep, that's true. And then I'm like, all right, anyway, I'm gonna go get changed because they were leaving and I just came in. So I'm like, well, darn, too bad you don't have time to stay longer. I'm just gonna go. I don't want to talk to you, please. I don't want to speak with you. So you hate weird small talks. I mean, all small talk is weird in a sense, right? Unless it's like, you're hanging out with the boys, small talk isn't really small talk. You know what I'm saying? Small talk is checking in with the lads, which is like daily kind of, right? That's not actually small talk. Okay, kind of is. But you care about these people, so it's not weird small talk. Usually the nod does the trick when seeing old friends or people I knew. Yeah, exactly. But you can small talk with a person you like and know well, right? Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, if I have to. If I'm forced to, I suppose, but like... I don't like to. It's also weird because, like, I don't have the normie skill set. I can't walk up and be like, hey, how was the game last night? Because I don't watch sports, right? I can't walk up to someone and be like, hey, have you heard of the award-winning 10th anniversary of the Paradox game Europa Universalis 4 and how they're coming out with a DLC on like the 16th? I can't do that to anyone. I can't just like walk up and start a conversation like that. Even though that's like the conversation I'd rather have. I think they just call this autism, to be honest. You know, maybe yeah, maybe that's what it is to be real. You seem to be very reluctant to close your eyes for less than 2 seconds at a time. Is that your version of the Habsburg chin? What? Are you referring to blinking? Dude said you won't close your eyes for more than 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm blinking. Has it won any rewards? I don't know. I think U4's probably won something. A nomination at least? Maybe? Anyway, yeah, okay, so whenever I'm looking at chat in the bottom right, my eyes close a little bit. I know, I get it. Alright. Closing your eyes for less than 2 seconds, a new definition of blinking. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. There's that good enough for you? Alright. Alright, next. Studying. I despise studying. I have studied maybe a couple times in my entire life because I hate it and I'm bad at it. And I am going to I'm probably gonna like stop trying to study because it's pointless. I mean, the real thing is I have like no more courses that need studying, so like, hey, we're good. We're in the green, we're chilling. In 2013, EU4 won Best Strategy and Best Historical in Game Debate's 2013 awards. It was nominated for for Strategy Simulation Game of the Year at the 2014. Hey, there you go. And that's when EU4 was bad, when it released 1.0 version. That's when it wasn't good. You actually like studying? Okay, what are you gonna? You're gonna come in here and just be contrarian for the hell of it? I like learning things, but only stuff that I'm actually interested in. I don't care so much about, you know, boring stuff I can't study for, but cool stuff I don't even have to study for, you know? I can just, like, learn stuff if I'm interested in it. It sticks in my mind, but if I don't care, I'm not gonna study. That's just how it is. Anyway, finally, last on the dislikes, we have spiders. Kind of an arachnophobe to a little bit of a little degree, you know? Spiders are awful. Bro hates spiders and talks like 2 hours about a book including... Okay. Don't worry about it. Spiders are cute? Okay. The little ones, maybe. But like, I've had enough stare downs in my lifetime where I spot a spider in the corner of my eye and I have to keep my eyes on it for like the next 30 seconds while I reach for something to slap it with. Because otherwise it's gonna leave. If I look away for 1 second, it's gonna disappear, because they're fast. They're fast as hell. And so they're gonna like... I look away for 1 second, I look back, and guess what? Gone. And you don't know where it is. It's a spider. They're fast as hell, and they bite you. Like, why? I don't want this. I don't want to encounter spiders. We'll smack the shit out of the ones in my house, though. Mainly because you lived in a house with a whole wall covered in a wolf spider nest. No. Okay. No. Any Australians? Also, no. If I will never go to Australia for the simple fact that, like, 90% of the living things on that, I guess, island, continent, whatever. We're not starting this debate. We'll try to kill you, you know, and I'm not really about that. Not really a big fan of that. You know, I watched, like, I think it was like a news segment of like this couple that had found like the world's deadliest spider just chilling in their living room, and their kids were like playing in the same room right next to them. Like, why? Evil. I would say, you know, burn the whole thing down, but then, well, I mean, we kind of did that at one point. Whoopsies. Whoopsies, that was all, it kind of happened. A spider was for sure just chilling with the kids. People, no. I don't do that. Are there spiders that bite humans in Canada? Yes, there are. They're not very big though. I think the biggest spider I encountered was one day in my basement. I was just chilling there, and I honestly don't know what kind of spider it was, but like, let's say it was about the size of my palm, and I didn't think that those existed on this continent. Pretty big. I looked over at it and I'm like, oh, I got terrible eyesight, right? So I wasn't really sure. It's like, is that a spider? I can't really tell. So I looked over and I'm like, what the hell is that? And then it moved a little bit and I'm like, okay, no. I got out of there real quick. I didn't just like get out of there. I'd like ran up the stairs because I don't know how fast it was. I wasn't gonna find out. I went back down after a while and I think it disappeared into the pantry, never to be seen again. But you know what? It probably has like 25,000 spider babies at this point, so one day, and probably the next time I go down there, I'm gonna see like 17 of them. But, you know, that was maybe 3 years ago, so hopefully it's dead and all of its children are dead by now. Probably killed by a mouse? Do mice kill spiders? I mean, that's pretty based if they do, but... They do? Nice. Good. I have an appreciation of mice now. Had a scorpion problem once? What the? Who has scorpion problems? How do you live in a place that has scorpion problems? Why? Yes, I was having a stroke, otherwise known as drinking from my water bottle. Cats destroy spiders too, based. That's why I have a cat. For sure. Definitely not because she's just cool and chill. Anyway, next page. Took like 30 minutes to get through that one. Next page, we're going over the favorites. Was in Costa Rica and woke up one morning, went to put on my shoes, saw something inside it move, dropped the shoe and screamed as a mother spider and hundreds of baby spiders came streaming out. That is the worst case scenario. It does not get worse than that. That is literally like you burn the shoe, you burn the entire house down, you burn the country down, maybe the whole continent. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Oh, like have you ever seen those videos of like, there's like, you'll see like a wall or like a tree, right? And you'll be like, that's a weird like fuzzy pattern on it. And someone will just like get their hand and shove it into like this mass of spiders chilling on the tree. And I'm like, oh, dear God, I would die on the spot. I would probably die of fright immediately. Yeah, I can feel that just by watching the video. I can feel the spiders crawling over my... Oh, God. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about that. It's giving me PTSD. Yeah. A video of someone slapping a spider with a broom and having it burst into, like, hundreds of babies? Yeah, yeah, I've seen that one, too. Oh, God, it's really awful. Don't like spiders. I don't like the way that they move, alright? Spiders are like worse crabs. They have like the same number of limbs, but they're just worse in every way. Honestly. Hi Kirby, thank you for the compliments. Stop just thinking it's scary. Yeah. There's a yearly tarantula migration through the mountain west of the US. God, please. Enough about spiders. I'm gonna, like, die. I'm gonna die sitting here thinking about spiders. As soon as I start thinking about spiders, I start thinking that I'm seeing spiders, and my attention gets, like, shifted immediately. I have to, like, be vigilant at all times, you know? Because I don't trust it. I don't trust that there won't be spiders near me. You were outside and felt something in your sock, figured it was some thread came loose, but then after walking 100 meters it hurt a bit, so I took them off and it was a silverfish. What even is a silverfish? I imagine they're not like the Minecraft silverfish. I'm gonna check. What is a silverfish? Please don't give me the Minecraft one. Oh, that's awful. Thank you. That's awful. That's terrible. Not as bad as a spider, but I really don't like that, so thank you for sharing that with me. That's cool. Oh, another related story. This was maybe like 2 summers ago, where I went outside for like, I don't know, 10 seconds to check something. I went out my backyard, and when I came in, I went upstairs, I felt something crawling on the inside of my shirt, on the right side. And I was like, what are the chances that that's a thing that's going to sting me, because I was outside? So, what I did is I didn't even like open to check, I just grabbed it. I just grabbed it, right? and I crushed it in my hands. And then I just kept on like crushing it until I was sure it was dead. And I kept my hand crushed in that position while I took my shirt off with the other hand. And lo and behold, it was a wasp. I think I still have that picture somewhere of the dead wasp chilling inside my shirt. That was cool. Yeah, that was probably the most frightening thing in my entire life. The realization that it wasn't even just like a bee, because a bee is gonna kind of chill, right? But wasps are motherfuckers. Those guys hate you, right? Wasps just want you dead, always. So I'm surprised I managed to like not get stung at all during that. Yeah, that was awful. Killed many wasps inside my house because I have a cat that wants to play with it and a dog who thinks that they're yummy. God. Okay, enough about the bug stories, alright? Let's move on. Could have been a hornet? I think it was a wasp. Pretty sure. But yeah, I think hornets are the ones that hate you a little bit more. I think wasps are the ones that try to destroy bees' nests, maybe? So I still did the world a favor. But anyway, music. As previously mentioned, I am nominally a fan of metal, pretty much, right? Actually, let me zoom in a little bit more. There we go. Nominally a fan of metal. And, I mean, the artists that I listen to extend beyond this list by far, right? But they're called favorites for a reason, so I had to kind of narrow things down a little bit. And I even have a couple of different genres and, you know, other than just having, like, you know, metal bands, right? So, for my favorite bands, we have Sabaton, which is, most of you probably know what Sabaton is, but if you don't, they sing power metal songs about, like, history, and that's cool, so... Before today, you know, the sub-goal was actually to do a Sabaton singing karaoke, and, I don't actually know if I have, like, the voice for that, but I would try it anyway, right? Sorry, I had to, drink some more water. If you like metal and weeb music, have you heard of Lady Baby and Baby Metal? I haven't heard of Lady Baby, but I have 3 Baby Metal songs saved. So let me get this straight, you're actually just a big nerd? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh wow, what took you so long? How'd you figure that one out? Yes, and that actually brings me to okay, let's go on in order, right? Next is Relica, which is just a metal band, right? Not maybe indie, I don't know, kind of small-ish, sort of. Good though. And then Cepheid. Cepheid is based. I really like Cepheid because, well, I think Cepheid's really just the composer of the music, but Cepheid kind of gets other people to do the vocals, and every time it's always a banger. Cepheid is indeed goated. When did he become a VTuber? I wonder. I don't know what this music is, it's called metal and it's based. So Cepheid's great. We lost Quarbit. You don't understand. I've just been holding back my power levels the entire time. I am now unshackled. I am free. Free to be cringe. Kill not the part of me which is cringe. Kill the part which cringes. Oh, the background music, not the okay, sorry. The background music is just a, it's just something it's like a track I picked up off of a royalty-free background music website. I'm not joking. Bro, you were already cringe? Okay, but like, let's be honest. Is this any less cringe? Is this even comparable cringe? No. It's definitely more cringe. You know. I'll acknowledge that. I don't even actually have the name for this background music because it is literally in Japanese. So yeah. You know how like, a lot of people... Okay. Let's be more specific. You know how a lot of VTubers have background music? You ever wonder where they get that from? They don't make it themselves. They get it from a website. And I used that website to find mine. So this is mine now. Cringe meter just went up from 10 to 100 real quick. It was only 10 before, really? I was thinking it was gonna be like at least like a 30, but okay. Alright. You know, I feel like I could have more cringe though. I think 100 is jumping the gun a little bit. Maybe 80? We could leave a little bit of room in there, you know? I definitely think that there's more room in there to be even cringier. Yeah, I'm gonna say we have more room on the scale there. This is like an 80 though. More like 100 to 1,000? I don't know. I appreciate my my scales that go to 100. Because after 1,000, where do you go? With this VTuber, you should get one of those tavern musics. I'd have to find one. This is like the best I had. It's like a mix of classical, a little bit of violin, kind of a chill vibe, which is what I was going for. You could have said, aha, I'm not gonna say that. But you didn't, so we stuck at 85. There you go. How do you even make these models? This is... I I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I didn't make it. I didn't make the model. I didn't rig the model. I'm just using the model. Is there a software? Okay, so to use it, there's something called VTube Studio. Oh my god, I'm breaking so many fourth walls. I didn't think I'd be breaking this many already today, but well, you learn something new every day. Yeah, you have to use like I'm not gonna get into the details. Fourth wall is kick. All right. Next, the Weeb music. The Weeb music is an extensive playlist. I have I think my Weeb playlist is my longest one. It's just called the Weeb playlist, and it's 195 songs long. So as you can imagine, I had to be rather selective with my Weeb music, right? So I decided if I'm gonna go with Weeb music, I'm gonna go with the best two singers that I know, right? The first one is Aimer or Aimee. I don't actually know how it's supposed to be pronounced, but she does like so many intros and outros for things that like I'm like, screw it. I don't even care if this is for something that I've watched. I'm gonna add this music to my playlist anyway because it is based. I'll be looking because I'm not gonna let the cringe take me hostage too. Yeah, the VTuber thing is like it's like a virus, you know. Gotta get out of its range before it infects you too. As proven evident by my recent collabs with Saffron. Next we have Ado, who is, I'm gonna put it out here, probably the most impressive vocalist I have heard in like my entire life, I guess. She's really good. Listen to Ado because she does good songs. Like all of them are good. Like literally all of them. So that's why she's on here. Then we have composers. I'm sure you weren't expecting that one. Composers because they're simply based, and even if so I kind of know these people because they did work for animes, but outside of that, they're just that good, you know? They're just really good. So Kevin Penkin, who did the stuff for Made in Abyss, and is an excellent not only composer but also singer, because apparently Kevin Penkin sings for all of his tracks as well, which is crazy impressive. Imagine being the composer and also the vocalist. That's pretty good. I can do neither, so you know that's 2 steps above me. And then Hiroyuki Sawano does a lot of like insert songs, a couple of intros, mostly insert songs though. Core's fallen ill to the VTuber virus. There's currently no cure. Yeah, I'm sorry. The only cure is death. You'll have to kill me to get rid of me, and even then, I'll have an AI take over my form. Now, if you think about it honestly, in like 5 to 10 years, I won't even have to stream. I can just have the algorithm wear my corpse. God. Can probably make you unstable diffusion? Probably, yeah. I have not heard of Hildegard von Blingen. Was the best bard core? Okay. Sounds interesting. Haven't watched the Lambda video? I haven't. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was disturbing to watch. Alright. Afterwards, we have cover artists. A little less expected, right? What was that? I was drinking. I was getting thirsty, alright. I had to drink something. Now, cover artists. Jonathan Young and Caleb Hiles both cover metal songs, or they also do metal covers of non-metal songs. And they're both really good. Jonathan Young's voice is more similar to mine, where he has like the, the deeper range, right? And so whenever I try to like... I can sing some of his stuff, right? But Caleb Hiles has an insanely high range, which is crazy, and I can't sing anything that he does. But he's really good. They're both fantastic cover artists, and, it would be crazy one day if they would notice me, because that's neat. And then the last cover artist is Celsius, who is actually also a German VTuber. And I've been listening to her covers since like, I think 2017 maybe, right? So, maybe not 2017, maybe after that. 2018, 2019? Yeah. Anyway, I've been listening to her covers since even before she was a VTuber, so she does really good song covers. Lambda explained his world conquest in the 1470s. Oh, I did watch that video. That's true. That was really impressive, and I have nowhere near the stamina to do something like that, and I will never attempt it. So good for him. Now, as for games, let's try to rapid fire these ones, because I'm not going to try and spend the entire next hour talking about each of these games, although I could. We have, obviously, Paradox games, right? EU4, CK3, Vic3, even though that game needs to be improved still, and not really Hoi 4, not so much at least. Not a big fan of Hoi 4. That is that Speed 5 kind of gameplay, but then again, so is Vic3, so it's not like I can really make that judgment. Anyway, next, Frostpunk, my favorite city builder because it's based. Ooh, what about Space Genocide Simulator? I do play some Stellaris from time to time. Yeah, I guess I could say that. I think, well, Stellaris is probably the game I have the fewest hours in, and that's even with Vic 3 releasing somewhat recently. I have 300 hours in Vic 3. Let me check that. I have to scroll all the way down to Stellaris. I have 228 hours in Stellaris, which is less than I have in Vic 3. And less than I have in CK3, yeah. Definitely less than Hoi 4. I have like 600 in Hoi 4. Anyway. SimCity vs. City Skyline? Haven't played either. Neither of them. Might play the next City Skylines, though. Now, I mentioned Frostpunk being based city builder. You said you like city builders and didn't list any city builders. Frostpunk is a city builder. That's literally what that is. Frostpunk is literally a city builder, please. I think it counts. I mean, it's more like a resource management post-apocalyptic kind of city manager, but yeah, it counts, I think. Will you play Frostpunk 2? Yes, absolutely. If they release Frostpunk 2 tomorrow, I would be streaming it the entire day. Even though I have a presentation on Monday, I would stream that for 24 hours straight. I will play Frostpunk 2 before it is released. I will walk into the office and demand that they give me Frostpunk 2 before they even open it to, like, the open beta or whatever, right? Before they have the closed alpha, I will walk in there. I'll ask for the pre-alpha. I need that Frostpunk 2. I need that, I want that, and I require that. Frostpunk is such a good game. I think I have like 100 hours in Frostpunk, which doesn't sound like much, but you can do a game of Frostpunk in like 4 or 5 hours. Just get sponsored. There we go, exactly. Easy, simple. Now, moving on from that, Factorio, based, Factory Must Grow game. Similarly, also Satisfactory is a game that I really enjoy, even though they take a while, and if I tried to stream them, I imagine they'd get boring really quickly, because Factorio was all just like doing things in your head, and then like making huge plans, and then doing them. There's like, the gameplay loop is very like, you're playing half the game in your head at that point, you know? Unless you have like some kind of factory planner mod or something, but yeah. Factorio's based though, and I really like Satisfactory. And yes, I do play OS. I'm sorry. And in fact, I played OS yesterday, but I don't play it that often. I play it maybe like once every 2 months or something. I used to play OS so much. OS used to destroy my life. I'm not joking, I would play OS until like 3 in the morning during the summer, like 2 summers ago. It destroyed me, it was awful. I played so much OS, I managed to get to rank like 280,000, which isn't that impressive, but like, it was kind of okay, you know? I started doing, I think the hardest song I did was like a 6 star or something, which is like not bad. But God, OS will destroy your time if you let it, so I had to stop doing that. And now just every now and then. OS, where's the U? I don't know. It's just whenever you boot up the game, it's like, welcome to OS. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's how it's pronounced, I guess. It must be. Similarly, another game that will destroy your life and take all of your time if you allow it is Final Fantasy XIV. Okay, so the story of Final Fantasy XIV is, I used to play it a lot like 3 summers ago, and then the following summer I played it less, and then the following summer after that I played it even less. I've played like 300 hours of Final Fantasy XIV, and it's really great. The critically acclaimed MMORPG that you can play for free now up into and including level 60, including the award-winning DLC Heavensward. Yeah. Still waiting for the Endwalker stream? Yeah, I know. I bought Endwalker and then I didn't play Endwalker and I feel really bad. I'll get back to it at some point. I just, like, I don't have enough time. If I open up Final Fantasy XIV, then I'm gonna, like... The exams are over, everything's over. I'm not popping outside of my room. No streams, no videos, that's just how it works. Alright, for my own mental health, I cannot boot up Final Fantasy XIV. It's not good for me. Vixie, you must not have been playing Final Fantasy XIV the right way. You played to the max free-to-play level, what can you remember? Going from point A to point B? Did you play dungeons? Did you, like, do crafting? Did you... Well, I don't think you can join a free company if you're free-to-play, so that's fair. But, yeah, there's a lot to do. A lot more than a free-to-play player can do, so, you know. And then Elden Ring and all Souls-like, I'm a huge fan. I actually did stream Elden Ring briefly, like, twice, maybe? Quarbit, you've already said you spend way too much time crafting. Yeah, I know. I am a crafting main on Final Fantasy XIV. Judge me. Go ahead, do it. I have leveled up almost all of the different jobs, I think bar maybe 4 of them, right? All of the crafting jobs, that is. I have one main job, and that is White Mage. I played the healer in Final Fantasy XIV because I enjoyed having the ability and control over people's lives. Whether or not they live or die depends on how toxic they are as the main tank. Don't worry about it. He opens a game and crafts 8 hours straight. That was literally me, yes. That was me, for several days, I'm not gonna lie. You can level Crafter quickly from the Ishgard? Yeah, I did that. I'm not joking. Literally hours. Literally hours. The Ishgard restoration. I did that. I grinded that for days. I'm not joking. I think I went from like level 0 to level 60 Weaver in like 1 day because I did that. Grinded the entire thing out. It also helps if you have a lot of money and just buy things instead of finding them. But anyway. Right, okay. Elden Ring, Souls-like, big fan. Die a lot, but that's the main point. That's what makes it fun. I will be here for that Elden Ring DLC. I will be frothing at the mouth for when that comes out. Because I need that, and I want that. And they need to deliver that to me. On a similar vein, Skyrim. We're never gonna get Elder Scrolls 6. I've accepted that for the past... What is it now? 13 years we've been waiting for that, and it's not happening. Even though they dropped that release trailer, we know it's not happening. Or would they just drop like a teaser, not even a trailer? We know it's not happening. I'm going to accept that by now. But Skyrim's still a decent game for its age, if you give it mods. And so, yeah, I might even do a Skyrim stream. Maybe. And then on top of that, we have, I know I said I wouldn't take like a half hour to go over the games, but here I am. Next, big fan of Minecraft. That's cool. I like playing modded Minecraft. It's a curse every time I have to mention modded whenever I talk about Minecraft on stream, because that's the only thing I play. Because if I'm gonna play Minecraft, I'm gonna play it as if I'm playing Factorio or Satisfactory. And there's no way around that. Did I hear some rock and stone? I am not a player of... Oh, what's that game called? I did once upon a time play Deep Rock Galactic with the lads, but honestly, wasn't really my thing. If we're looking at the list, I would consider myself more a gamer, yet you've watched all the animes listed and played 2 of the games. That's because I only put my best recommendations on the anime list. Hey Moritz, don't worry about that. What's going on here? It's a little bit late for you to be joining the stream at this point. Don't worry about it. This is just a normal Saturday, you know? What mods do you use? Okay, so there are some new ones because I haven't been like part of the whole... I haven't been keeping up with my Minecraft mods, you know? So there are some new ones that are kind of like revamps of the older ones, but I used to play like IC2 and like Buildcraft and like Thumbcraft. Man, a lot of them are escaping me at this point, but yeah. Technology mods, you know, those ones are cool. Oh, and then finally, this one kind of stands out a little bit from the rest, because I might have mentioned it once or twice before ever, but my favorite game series of all time is Kingdom Hearts, and you can't take that away from me. I don't care what people say about it. I know it's cringe, I know the story is cringe, I know the characters are cringe, I know it has a lot of cringeable moments, a lot of clippable moments that people put out there like, that's funny. You know, the original Let 'em Cook meme was a screenshot from Kingdom Hearts 3, which is really funny. Anyway, yeah, so it's mainly like a mixture of nostalgia and being a man-child, you know, it's that great combination, which allows me to enjoy Kingdom Hearts still. You know, if you've been playing a game series since you were like 8 years old, then there's a decent chance you're still gonna like it even now. What's Kingdom Hearts again? Honestly, I'd recommend you just look it up. I cannot give you a succinct answer that lasts less than an hour long, so just go ahead. That one's out of my hands. Good luck with that. Alright, finally, we're gonna move on to anime. I'm gonna rapid fire these ones because... Could you recap the plot of the first Kingdom Hearts game real quick? No, I can't. I can't recap the plot of the first game without recapping the entire chronological plot line of like all 8 games, so no. Alright. Anime. Wow, we're getting to the real cringe part. We just jumped up from 80 to 90 on the cringe scale. These are basically my recommendations. I would say right now my favorite anime is 86 because it is based. It's a close contender with another recent one, Bocchi the Rock. You lost me at anime. That's okay. I'll at you again when we're on the next page. Okay. So 86 is based. All of these, if you watch them, you'll probably be like, wow, these are cool. Because they are. And my recommendation to everyone would be 86 because it is my favorite. Probably of all time. I had to reconcile with that fact pretty recently because I'm like, I don't think anything else has caused me to go out and immediately buy all the remaining material for it, so yeah. I think if a series is so good that you go and buy all of the light novels after, you can probably consider it one of your favorites, for sure. I think at that point you're kind of like stuck on that one. Mushoku Tensei? I like Mushoku Tensei, but I can't recommend it for reasons that if you have watched Mushoku Tensei are immediately apparent. I think that even the worst parts are done in a way which is understandable to character plot development. Character plot, what am I talking about? Character and plot development. Mainly character. But for the reasons that are immediately obvious, no, I would not recommend Mushoku Tensei. It's like how I can't recommend Made in Abyss, even though it's like actually a good show. It's actually good. But, yeah, you ever watched it, then you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Understandable, it's an acquired taste. Yeah, let's putting it lightly, maybe. Have you ever played Terraria? Yes, I have played Terraria. Didn't enjoy Terraria so much. I'm sorry. I just lost half the chat right there. You ever seen Jujutsu Kaisen? Okay, I've watched like 200 anime. I just had to put some on the list. I had to start with like, listen, this list was half the length. You want to know why it's 2 columns? It's because I only had 1 column to start with. And then I'm like, well, there's so much more I need to add to this list. I can't just like have it sitting there with like the first column. There's definitely more that needs to be added here, or else like I can't, you know, I can't just put on Naruto, Bleach, and Hunter x Hunter on that. Even though they're goated, that's too normie, you know? That's too mainstream. So, link to the Mal account. I will not link you my Mal account. What's the anime? That's an acquired taste. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't recommend watching it. Alright, next page. I don't even remember what's on the next page, actually. This will be a surprise for both of us. Tags. Hey, there we go. We managed to get through the rest of it. We managed to somehow trudge our way through that 45 minutes. Honestly, the biggest surprise is the missing One Piece. I have not watched or read any of One Piece, and I don't think I plan to, unless it's like done, maybe. When One Piece finishes in 2056, then maybe I'll give it a shot, you know? But I don't really have the spare time to watch over 1,000 episodes. Yeah. Have you ever heard of the heroic legend of Arslan? Never. Probably shouldn't, it starts slow. Okay, fair enough. There, chat says I shouldn't watch One Piece. I now have justification to never watch it. Thank you. Alright, now, when it came to tags, I'm like, I don't even know what to include here, right? Because, I don't know, tags are cringe. Like, kind of. I don't like stuffing up a bunch of Twitter posts with tags and stuff, but I guess that's what I kind of have to do. So, if there's ever, you know, art that you wanted to make of or send me, then you should use that tag, because if you at me a whole lot, then I'm gonna be a little bit more upset. If I get too many ads, I'm gonna start like not receiving ads, you know? I'm gonna like start blocking ads, and we don't want that at all, so I think it's better to use the tags, then I can start ego surfing whenever I need to. Right, as for the fan name, right, this is a tough one, right? We've gone through so many iterations over the past few years, and so a fan name is gonna have to be something different, I think. Something a little bit better, and I think it would be cool if the chat decided, actually, what the fan name should be. Because, well, immediately Quarbros. It used to be, the first one, right, used to be Quarbiteers, and that was kind of cringe. That was one I made myself. And then, chat kind of ended up creating the Quarbros one, and that's the one we've been using for a while. But I figure maybe for the next chapter, you know, but pun intended, because, you know, it's a book. It's a book on screen, you know? Get it? Okay, sorry. The next chapter. I should make something else. Quarbs, Quarblads, Quarbros, followers of the new religion, Holy Corbin Empire. If chat really wants to, we could keep Quarbros. Actually, let's make that the first poll. We should have a poll on this. We should have our democratic vote on the new fan name for chat. Let's see, manage poll. I want to make a new poll. So I'm gonna put up some responses. We have Quarbros as the original one. We're not going with Quarbiteers because that's cringe. The Quarbs, we could go with that. The Imperial Council, maybe. Cult members, Imperial Councils. Actually, I like the sound of that. That fits right into my narcissism. Let's go. Democracy on monarchy. Yeah, it happens. You ever seen Britain? Let's see here. Oh my God, no, Lath. Fuck. Maybe you should leave, Lath. Maybe you should leave. We'll talk about this later. We'll talk about this later. You saw nothing. Come back later. I'm just gonna silently ban Lath. My god. Yeah, I'm sorry you had to see this. Maybe, yeah, dude, it's just an April Fool's joke. Yeah, don't worry about it, bro. It's just an April Fool's joke, obviously, right? Clearly, I mean, look at the date, right? It's still April 1st in the UK, right? I mean, they, you know, it's, right? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This one collab with a VTuber, now this. Hey, it was technically 3 collabs, actually, but, you know, who's counting? You can still go back, I'm sorry. I've already purged my vessel of this worldly flesh and become immortal. The April Fools that lasts a lifetime, something like that. Yeah, it's just a prank, bro, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I have, I've decided to upload my mind to the internet, Lath. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. I had to rid myself of my earthly body. Transcend, become metal. Become virtual. Is there a download link anyway? I don't know. It's not really on the internet, but, you know, it's hosted on a local computer, so, darn tragic. It's not even a very big file. I mean, it's not like my brain had much to upload, right? Might want to update the IRL PvP tier list. You gonna fight a computer, huh? That was me drinking water, don't worry. I didn't die. Need to hack into Quarbit's computer and delete all the files about the VTuber. I have it backed up on a local server. You'll never get me. Good luck hydrating now, you gotta remove that too? No, it's fine. It's 2023, GPT-4 could probably take you. Oh, maybe I'll have to fight GPT. That'll be the new matchup. God. Where was I? Quarbit. Alright. Where was I? Before I had to explain the circumstances. Right, I was about to do a poll. A poll for the fan name. Hey, Lath, you should suggest a fan name as well. That's what chat was figuring out when he walked on. Oh god, I have to go up and find... Where was it? The Imperial Council, that was also one. Core Bunnies? Okay, banned and blocked. Quar Babes, fuck it, sure. The Imperial Council is one that someone suggested. Core Cringers, let's go. The Corpos. Oh, that's a good one. That's actually a really good one. The Corpos. Well, I'll suggest, or I'll accept a few more suggestions before I have to start removing some of the previous ones. Queebs? Oh god, that just sounds weird. That just sounds awful. Can I get 69 million channel points for reasons? No. Alright, I think this is the best list we're going to get. Core Bros, Core Babes, the Imperial Council, Core Cringers, and Corpos. You guys get 3 minutes, okay? On the clock. There you go. Can we combine our points? No. Let us vote multiple times. Never. maybe for bits. Go Corpos. The thing is, it's just a good pun. I'm disappointed that I didn't come up with that pun, actually. Wow, the original name is getting crushed in the dust. First past the post is the worst electoral system. Shut up. Hey, even though this is mainly a monarchy, alright? I get to decide the electoral system. And yes, this is the worst one, don't worry about it. While that vote is going on, actually, he's manipulating the election, yeah. While that vote is going on, right? What else do I even have here, right? Oh yeah, the mark. Some people refer to this as a Oshi mark. I don't know what that means, but I have heard it before. I was wondering whether or not it was going to be like, they have a crown emoji, but there's also the castle emoji. Maybe both? I don't know, but I settled on the castle one. Absolutism's not up there, yeah. I mean, I could just autocratically decide the vote, you know? It's your cutie mark just a minute? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Cutie mark, okay. Where can one find the castle? What do you mean, where can you find the castle? It came free with your computer. It's an emoji. What do you mean you don't have Uno? It came free with your Xbox. Cutie mark is what the marks on the ponies in MLP are called? Bruh. Why? It would have cost you nothing to not mention that. Why? Oh, I just died inside. Why would you say that? Why would you... Oh god, why would you say Corbroni? Oh, I just died. I'm dead. I'm dead and that killed me. Alright, see you guys next year. What do you mean you don't have free will? It came with EU4 domination. The Corpo's actually won. Ah. Wow. Alright, wait, should we do a vote between the runner-ups? The vote is split. The vote was split, okay? Well, thank you very much, Mr. PT Gaming, for the 5 gift subs. I appreciate that. Now, here's the question. Should we or should we not have a second vote between the runner-ups? I mean, if we think about it, over half the people voted for Corpos, but we might be able to influence people to pick between that and the runner-up. Or Babes is number 1, obviously. Alright. Alright. We're gonna do a second one. The second vote. Also, thank you very much, Extra for the Prime sum, I appreciate that, and Adamantium XY for the follow. We're gonna do a second vote. Between Corpos and Core Babes. And that will be the true poll. I'm sorry, Lath. I have to give the people their fair vote. If you think you'll still win, you have nothing to fear, Lath. New poll. 3 minutes. Corporate wants those documents in by next Tuesday. Oh god. Don't like the result, just let them vote again. True. We can vote as many times as we need to, and every time I'll win slightly more. How's it looking, guys? Ooh, it's close. Ooh, I could vote. I could influence the vote. I could sway it. Start a vote with multiple voting with channel points? No. Absolutely not. Lath's influencing the election? Alright, I'll influence it too then. We can both influence the election. Vote for the other one. Vote for Quarbabes then. Shit, I think I'm losing. Hey, that's true, oil dealer. I am both anime and cringe now. True. True facts. If I get called a babe, I will think I'll physically shrivel. Fair point. I won't give you my oil, that's okay. You can find it through other means. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get much more in this. Ooh, oh my god, KD, what the hell, boy? Thank you for the 10 gifted. I appreciate that. Huh, that immediately influences the vote. Bribery. Actually, no, sorry, it's not bribery, it's lobbying. Sorry. Lobbying, definitely not bribery. We don't have bribery in this country. Legal bribery, exactly. If it's legal bribery, they just call it lobbying. What are we voting for? The fan name at the top. Quick, go. You too can be a babe for the low cost of lobbying. Sounds like bribery with extra steps? Yeah, pretty much. Bribery, but you don't go to prison. Alright, yeah, fine, you guys won. Fine, Lath, you won. Also because it's a really good pun, so you know what? I'm willing to accept the outcome. Because it is a good pun. They can't prove it's just a small donation. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the vote might have been rigged, but you know what? What vote hasn't been? What is it even a pun on? Okay, so you might refer to someone who is like a higher up in a company a corpo, right? Especially if you're like, you know, if you have a mild disdain, even more likely. I'm pretty sure it's actually more of a slang that, I'm not even joking, probably came from Cyberpunk 2077. But it's funny. I use the word corpo a lot because it's a good meme. So yeah. Hey, it's Cleo. Hi. Congrats on becoming a VTuber. Thank you. It's a scary world around here. The people have not have not fully embraced it yet. I have to convert them to the right view. They'll see the light one day. Are you aware that the Adiak, please. Please. Please don't do this. Please, no. God. Stop. I don't want... No. Nope. Stop. 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 I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna stop you right there. It is the prestigious... It is the prestigious crest of the dynasty. Please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Alright. Immediately going to horny prison for you. Sorry. I don't make... Actually, I do make the rules. Horny prison. Which dynasty? Mine. The Quarbit dynasty. When I die, the next person becomes Quarbit. That's just how it works. Yeah, that's been ruined forever. Thank you very much for that one. The animification of EU4 content creators shall spread. You're next, Lath. Line up. Shell out the cash for the model. We'll be expecting you in 4 to 6 months. By the time we're done, we're also gonna get Chewie somehow. Which seems impossible, because, you know, he doesn't like anime at all. I don't know, what even is Chewie's opinion on this? He probably doesn't even know yet. But when he does, oh boy. Oh, thank you very much, Katie, for, oh my god, another 6 tier 1 subs. Mad lad. That is there even a higher level of hype train than that? Flurry's already a VTuber? What? It's called being Dutch. I get it, because Dutch people aren't real. When Chewie finds out he's unsubbing to your Patreon. Yeah, probably. I'm sorry. Sorry it had to be this way. What's even the maximum level of hype train? I thought it was like 5. Maybe not? Channel all-time record. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you very much, Extra, for the follow. I appreciate that. So next page. Oh, right, forgot about the next page. Think your dynasty will die out since you'll never have children? What? I might, one day, maybe. They uncapped because Twitch likes money? Fair enough. Quarbit, that is so much better. Oh, Qbrute. Yeah, that's someone else. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, by the way, Qbrute. I almost missed that because people have been dropping so many subs. Alright, sure, we can get to the next page. We got you, anime. Can we get corporate OnlyFans? You can get the you can get the VTuber OnlyFans. I'll commission good art, trust me. I'm fucking with you. Or am I? Maybe. Maybe one day. There's enough demand. Quarbit OnlyFans. Alright, finally, this is like the last part of the whole book. You know, this is like, what, 6 pages? Yeah, there's nothing after that. Cool. Right, so. Thank you for expanding the EU4 VTuber community by 25% by becoming one. We welcome you with open arms. 25%. Well, don't worry, it's gonna be an additional, like, 75% when Lathe becomes one, right, Lathe? We're waiting for you. Alright, for the goals, these goals are kind of like a mix, you know? There's like 4 of us now, true. May have to wait a while. You can't tell, but I'm pogging right now. May have to wait a while. That doesn't mean no. That doesn't mean no, chat. Yes, yes. One of us. Yes, perfect. Join us, Lathe. So you're saying there's a chance? Okay. Now, for back to the goals. Back to the goals, right? I'm deciding the things that I want to do, basically, right? Corporate community, converting the EU4 community to anime, yes. Hey, listen, I don't even have to do that. I know how many of you are playing with Waifu Universalis. You can't hide from me. We have those numbers. We know the total downloads, alright? So, yeah, too bad, Katie. Hey, anime, well, tragic. I guess this must be torture for you then, huh? Alright. So for goals, I have to finish my degree, alright? Let's start with that. Right? And so, I'm doing computer science, right? I know you would expect, like, oh yeah, this guy, the guy who plays the history games, he must be a history student, right? No, I don't actually know that much about history. I can tell you about computers, though. I know a lot about those. I could do, like, I could play Computer Building Simulator. That's a game, right? I could build a computer for you guys, live. I can do that, but I can't, you know... I can code a program that will open up a game of blackjack. I actually did code a game of blackjack online with with port-forwarded connectivity. I did that for a project last semester. So I can do that for you. History correction is needed. Become a heretic? Well, actually, I would say a heathen more than a heretic. I don't know. Depends on how adjacent you would consider that. Anyway. After finishing, maybe not after, but... I was trying to keep this in until you got there, but I'm too impatient. Karaoke? I'll grab Red Hawk and we'll do it, absolutely. By all means. It'll be perfect. I think, wait, didn't we talk about that like a year ago? Right? Yeah, we should do that though, for sure. I have time this summer. We can put it together. I think I'll be streaming a lot this summer, because I'll have a lot more time, you know? Anyway. Becoming fluent in languages. Wow, isn't that fun? Okay, I said fluent. Maybe I was shooting a little bit too high there. A little bit too high into the stars. So the thing is, yeah. I know one language, kind of, right? Barely, and that's English. The other ones I know are German, a tiny bit. Please do not attempt German, it is actually just pure pain. Well, unfortunately, ich lernte Deutsch für 2 Jahre. Right, so, ich habe 4 Deutschkurse gemacht, and so I've already dipped my toes a little bit. I'm so sorry. So, becoming fluent is a little bit easier now that I've gone through it, but A2 is not exactly... A2 is not exactly very far in there. I'm gonna have to learn quite a lot more to get, what even is fluent? Like C3 or something? They use some weird scale, I don't know. I got to A2, it took like literally 2 years, so, right. It's gonna be hard. C1 or C2 is fluent? One of those two? Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be cool. And then the thing is, when it comes to French, I learned French for like 12 years, as you have to in the public school around here. And so, you know, you'd say in theory, hey, this guy knows how to speak French then, right? No. No, I don't. I did, kind of, until like maybe, I don't know, 5 years ago? I don't know when I stopped. Maybe like the 10th grade? Yeah, that was a while ago. So, yeah, I had to learn French for a while, but they didn't teach us that much French. So, try to say 90 in French. I'm not going to. You can't make me. And don't cite the deep magic to me. I was there when it was written. How about, how about 69? Wait, is it? Yes. No, 79 in French. Try that one, chat. You learned German for 9 years, can't speak a sentence correctly, learned English in school for 3 years only? Yeah, exactly. Learning language in school is almost useless, it only really helps with grammar? Yeah, okay, so it helps that French and English actually aren't that crazy with grammar. It's kind of like... Stop it, Tone Cat, stop. Alright, so it helps that, you kind of like, end up learning kind of the grammar, because it's not that too dissimilar between English and French. German grammar is completely different from English, and it makes me want to die a lot. Yeah. And then the final one is literally just me being weeb trash. I know 0 Japanese. I know how to read phonetically the hiragana and katakana alphabets. But I don't know like any kanji except maybe 3, and sentence structure I wouldn't even try. So yeah. One day. Maybe after I learn the languages that are closer to English, like French is close-ish, even though it's Latin-based instead of Germanic, and German is literally Germanic. And honestly, I find German to be not that bad, surprisingly, except for all of the different ways you can say the word "the" in German. What is that, like 9 different ways? Get out of here with that. What do you have, like daddy, das, dem, den? I don't know, there are like a whole bunch of them. You learned Japanese for a few semesters, even did the N5 proficiency level test, but forgot almost all of it. Yeah, language is kind of like a muscle. You gotta use it or you're gonna lose it. Quarbit English is literally the hate child between French and the Germanic languages. There you go. That's why they should both be easier for me to learn. See? You're making my point even stronger. They're not that dissimilar because of English being 3 languages wearing a trench coat. I hate the fact that I actually started to understand Japanese just from watching too much anime. Listen, dude, don't watch, don't, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. So the thing is, like, because Japanese is like, anime Japanese is super cringe, do not learn from that. Don't do it, okay? I'm saving you here, don't do it. Alright, sounds great, Cleo. Thank you very much for stopping by, I appreciate it. Oh wait, yeah, isn't it like really late in Australia right now? Wait, it's like 6 AM. Wait, what's happening? What? Huh? Wait a second, hold on. Why? Woke up now and gotta go back to bed. Ah, okay, yeah, go back to sleep, please. I tried to like have a decent time, but I recognized I'm like, yeah, probably over in like Oceania and Asia, there aren't gonna be anybody who can pop by, and that's fine. But then like, oh, never mind. If you have an awful sleep schedule, anything's possible. Wenn ich hier also einfach die ganze Zeit für Deutsch schreibe, kann ich das aus Lernebügen für dich verkaufen. I won't, I don't want to, I know it's bad, but it did make me remember some words. Just when I hear some random Japanese somewhere, I can't stop but think, oh hey, that word, okay, fine, yeah. Fine. Regularly go to sleep at like 4 to 6 AM? You're insane, you people are crazy. I went to bed at like 12 last night, and it was a Friday. Okay, that's not true, it's more like 1, okay, but still. You guys are crazy. Please sleep better. Please. Alright, where was I? I got lost reading chat again. This is gonna be a pretty consistent theme, I imagine. Alright, what else? Oh yeah, reach 100,000 YouTube subs. I mean, seeing as it's well, fairly likely in roughly a month I might end up at 50,000, then of course I just can't put that there. Because then, well, you know, that's not a great goal if you're just gonna complete it immediately, right? So, what we're gonna do is reach for 100,000, that'll be fun. Yeah, something like that. It might take like 2 years though. Or longer, let's be honest. It really depends. Too many factors at this point, especially with, well, you know, this whole thing. Who knows at this point? It might not even happen in the next 5. It really depends. May the algorithm bless you. Thank you. Just got to bed at like 8 o'clock PM and woke up at 2. That's kind of weird, but okay. Welcome to being a VTuber. The stressing over tracking issues is on the right. Yeah. Yeah, I've spent already a very long time tweaking all of the tracking and all the sensitivities and all the... I need to go in there and change the rig myself, it'll be fun. I don't know how to do that, and the entire model is written in Chinese. All the labels are in Chinese, so I can't read them. I have to relabel everything myself by hand, just so I know what things I'm changing. Anyway. Yeah. I take it back, the German being bad. You seem pretty good at it. Please make a German second channel now, thanks. No, I don't have enough confidence in German to make a German channel or anything, right? Learning Chinese to the goals, being chilling. Oh my god, that reminds me. That's the fucking copy pasta. I actually did memorize the copy pasta. 早上好，中国，现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋。I'm sorry. Are there graphs to check your past channel growth? Yes, there are, but they're not always very helpful. They're sometimes helpful. Trying to learn Mandarin, but you're definitely no help. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, where was I? I keep getting lost in my chat. I blame you guys. You guys are the big distraction. All right. Actually do collabs. That's the next thing I want to do. Because if you want to count the number of collabs I've done over the entire channel lifetime? Yeah. You could put it on one hand, I think, right? Do you have ADHD, Quarbit? No, I don't. I don't think. Maybe a little bit autism, but not ADHD. EU4 plus anime collab, there we go, easy. GG, already done. But no, I want to do more collabs with other people because I have been kind of insular about like doing stuff with other people because I have a really awful work schedule, you know. So I don't really want to like. I didn't want to subject other people to my work schedule because it was so awful. Like being able to like do a collab at like 6 in the morning to work with someone else doesn't really work because, you know, I wake up at like 10 a.m. So yeah, or 11, or sometimes I'll wake up at like 6, but it's only really for stuff that's like really necessary. Like if I have a class at 8, then I'll wake up at 6, sure. But like my work schedule is sometimes during the day I just won't do any work, and then it'll be like 6 p.m. and I'm like, all right, time to work until 2 a.m. I'll have to like figure something out, I guess. I do want to do more collabs though, and I'll have more time to do that in the summer. One with Lathe, please, I like both of you guys. There was like something kind of planned in the background. I don't know, maybe Lathe will abandon it now. Maybe Lathe will remove me from the collab list after this point. Hopefully not. Do EU4 karaoke stream where you have to sing your country's anthem and the person with the highest karaoke score wins the war. Does it have to be EU4? I don't even... Like, at what point did you have to add EU4 into that? You know, like, we could have just had, like... you could have just had, like, the karaoke stream. You didn't have to throw in EU4 in that. But YouTube's Twitch is the #1 priority in your life, is it not? Ah, yes. You would think so, right? Because you're the EU4 guy, yeah, I guess so. Chaotic Succession or something, or Ulm IRL stream? Let's go. We're all going to Ulm. I should go visit Ulm when I'm... If Paradox Con is in Stockholm this year, I should visit an Ulm on the way. Love the Succession series, still my favorite ones. Yeah, the problem with that is, I don't know, it's a little bit outside the style. I might bring it back for a few episodes, though. The style has shifted, and it has yet to shift further. Anyway. What do we have next on here? Build a community. Someone said earlier, what does that make us? If the goal is to build a community, that makes you guys the community so far. There's always room for improvements. There's always room for more, right? Like, yeah, okay, that's true, yeah. The stream people are really chill. And the YouTube people are more or less kind of chill. We're the core babes. Unfortunately not. Chad is now the corpos. IRL Europe stream would go crazy though. That'd be pretty cool. Kinda chill, massive shade from Quarbit. Hey, you guys think I don't read those comments? I read the comments section. I'm not wrong about this. Mostly chill. You've been awarded the rank of mostly chill. Go to Ulm and see the 1000 dev for yourself. Yeah. I'll start every video with "What's up, Corpos?" Oh god, no. I think I would die a little bit inside. Oh, you know, no, it would be worse than that, though. Oh, okay, so there is... Some people decide to start off their streams with some kind of saying that's merged with a greeting, right? Something that's for them, and this is really... It makes me die a little bit inside to mention this, right? But it would be really funny if I started off every single stream with "Konnichiwa," but that would kill me. I would die immediately. I would crumble into ash and blow away into the dust. Into the wind, sorry. If I had to do that. So I'm not going to do that. But that would be funny. I like puns, but I don't like them that good. I don't like them that much, sorry. I don't like them that much. Don't worry, it hurt me as much as it hurt you to say that. Even the thought process might have burned off a couple of neurons just thinking about that. That was really bad. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna move past that. We're gonna pretend I said nothing, alright? No, stop. Please. I said nothing. We're going to ignore that from now on, okay? I never said anything. Alright, next. Make one cover. I wanted to do that. I think that would be cool. I actually started doing that. I think I mentioned this earlier. I started doing that, and then I realized, wow, I don't know how to mix anything. So now I don't have one. But having one would be cool. Like getting someone who can actually mix, that would be cool, yeah. I guess what the YouTube comments will be filled with now, please. You don't have to do this. You really don't have to do this. I regret mentioning anything. You don't have to do this. Okay. And then an extension of that is, actually, I don't have any musical talent outside of, pretending to sing. So, you know, I don't know if I could make an original song, but that would be cool. What would you cover? The first song would be Mafia by Wotaku. And it is a really edgy song, and I really like it. Here, oh god, I can give you guys a very brief part of it, okay? Very brief part of what I did make. This will be fun. Let me find it. Oh no. Here, you guys will get a couple of seconds. That's it. I'm sorry. How much was your avatar? Don't ask that. You don't want to know. Don't do it, drink water instead. Okay, I'm gonna make it really quiet because it hurts me to think about this. Alright, let me find it. Here, I will give you guys a clip from somewhere in the middle. I don't know where this is gonna start. Here, maybe here? Here we go, this is a good clip. There you go. You get one clip. That's it. That was something I was gonna have as a cover for release, and then I didn't. Actually, here, you can get a little bit more. There you go. Weeb SMH? Oh wow. What took you so long to figure that one out? What a revelation that one is. Alright, here I'm gonna bring the actual background music back. There you go. Here, you can cringe less now. We have the background music. Cringe is at 100? Yeah, I would say so. We were sitting at like an 85. I'd say 100 is, that's pretty fair. That's pretty fair. Alright. Extraf, you just killed a little part of me inside. I'm losing brain cells by the second here, please. Wait, Extraf, weren't you the one that said earlier about the Weren't you the, who was it that mentioned the crest thing? Alright. After that, okay, there you go. You got like the, that was Adias. Okay, fine. Adiak, my bad. Okay. For some reason I thought it was Extraf. There, you're in the clear for now. 1 strike instead of 2. Alright. So instead of that, rather than the cover, we can move on, pretend that never happened, right? The final one, oh god, that's not the final one. The second final one was become better at voice acting. Of course, this is a form of voice acting, because this isn't the voice I usually use. Wow, isn't that a surprise? A real shocker to everyone involved. Well, okay, sorry, no, it is the voice I usually use. It's not the voice that I talk to other people with. Make the EU4 equivalent of the Fortnite song? God, that would be really funny. Maybe. I'll mark that one down as a possibility. Adiak asks, what did I do? Let me check your messages real quick so we can discern. Is that the one? At exactly 3:37 p.m. Whipping out the receipts. Anyway, yeah. So I wanna become better at doing voice acting stuff. This is like kind of the best I have for now. It's really not letting it slide. Gonna remember that for the rest of my entire career. I'll remember that. Read it out loud, I dare you? No, I will not. Absolutely not. How about we just move on, chat? How about that one? How about we just move on, alright? This country needs freedom of speech? What, in this absolutist monarchy? Where occasionally people get votes? I mean, if you guys are the corpos, then like, that means it's really just like, wealth voting, right? Because like the corpos, right? Because, get it? Because money, because corpos, because, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. No freedom of speech, though. I mean, the corpos are theoretically, right? Like the subs, right? So if the subs are the corpos, then I guess you do get freedom of speech for being a corpo. Freedom of speech, but only for subs. Alright, the last one on the list. Well, on the left page list at least, right? Travel the world, that one's a little bit extra. I just want to go places, because I've been to 2 countries in my entire life. One, which is cold, I live there, and the other one, which is less cold. I've been there maybe twice. 3? Maybe 3 times. Oh yeah, if you're wondering, yeah, so the US is the one that's less cold. Been there a few times. I went to Florida. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to Florida. I went to Florida, stayed down at like a hotel by the beach, or a condominium, and one of the nights I heard gunshots, so that was cool. That was neat. You know, at least I was getting an authentic experience, I would say. That was cool. Anyway, the beach was cool. That was neat. It was Orlando, so they have things to do there. What's the corporate structure of this company? I'm the head, of course, obviously. Come to Arizona? What are you gonna do in Arizona? Breathe in sand? Only one of the nights? Yeah, it was one of the nights. I stayed there for like, I think 2 weeks. Should we IRL collab when? When I update my passport, maybe. Haven't done that in a while. Anyway. Yeah, oh, I also went to Vermont. I went to Vermont and I went to Florida. And I think that's it. I don't think well, technically one time my parents drove to Florida, so I technically went through all the states that went there, but also like, not really, because you're just in the car the entire time, just sort of driving, so. Yeah, it took over 24 hours to drive to Florida. Not fun. Would not recommend. I would like to go to Europe at some point. Visit a city that is indeed walkable and livable. That would be cool. You know, just visiting that at least once in my life would be neat. Like the Paradox Con. I mean, if that's in Sweden. And then I don't know. I mean, it's been in not Sweden before. Didn't they have Paradox Con in Berlin that one year? I think. You absolutely have to visit Germany. Many historical cities to explore. That is on the plan at some point. If they host Paradox Con in Berlin again, I'll be pretty happy. That'll be cool. And if they don't, then I guess Sweden's alright. Sorry, Swedes. Visit all the great projects IRL. See the Brandenburg Gate. Go to the Köln Cathedral. I don't know what other monuments there are in Germany. Or like, well, not just Europe, obviously, right? Like, sorry, I'm not going to Australia. You cannot force me to go to Australia. You would have to pay me, and even then, it would have to be a lot to step foot in Australia. I feel like just going into Australia, you have to sign a waiver, acknowledging the fact that every part of the environment wants to kill you. You know, you have to you have to sign away your rights, explicitly stating that you're aware of of the threat you face by existing in Australia. Thank you much for the follow, Edmontosaurus. I appreciate that. Most of the great projects in Central Asia don't exist anymore. That's true. Oh yeah, also Japan would be nice to visit. Cause like half the country's like a metropolis, isn't it? Like most of the country lives in Tokyo, doesn't it? Or like a lot, at least. It's all metropolis, and that's kind of cool. Huge cities. A fourth of the country lives in Tokyo? That's still insane though, that's crazy. That's a lot of people. I think there are more people living in Tokyo than there are in all of Canada. Or at least there used to be. I think that changed like 2 years ago or something. It's a lot. It's crazy. You can drive from one end to another and there will always be something to see. Yeah, because there are a lot of people in a relatively small place, so yeah. Do you wear this armor IRL? If not, I'll be disappointed. I'll whip something together, maybe. I'll figure something out. So, South Korea is like half Seoul? Yeah, I imagine. More people in Tokyo than people in my entire country. That's the case for probably 90% of the countries out there. Yeah, I think South Korea would be nice to visit too. Japan, South Korea. You'd have to pay me to step foot in Australia. Might die in there, I don't know. Where else? I don't know, maybe Indonesia? Seems like it might be an alright place. Like, what's the largest city? Jakarta, I think? That might be interesting to see. Why not? But yeah, Europe is like my first destination to try and go to, I think. I think that would be cool. Anyway, yeah, travel the world. That's one thing I have on there. Right? Jakarta's sinking? Yeah, it happens. Don't worry about that. That just means I have to visit there sooner. I have to get there quick. It might not be there forever. God, that's so dark. Oh, shit. Unfortunate, really. Let's just move on. Let's move on, I suppose. Europe is usually 5 countries: UK, Spain, France, Italy, and Germany. Hey, what about Portugal? Might go there. Maybe. Maybe I'll go to Greece. My brother went to Greece. Maybe. Possibly. Or like... No, maybe not Hungary. Possible. No American knows what Portugal is? Ah, you see. That's the distinction. Good thing I'm... yeah, good thing I'm not American then. I have the forbidden knowledge. Alright. Anyway, come to Hungary, we have goulash and paprika. Is that where paprika comes from? No, that can't be right. Does paprika come from Hungary? Place of origin, Mexico. Okay, never mind. No, you just use a lot of it? Okay, that's fair. Let me guess, he became wasted when he went to Greece? No, actually. He went to Greece at the end of high school. So, no, he didn't become wasted. Anyway, okay, this is becoming more of a just chatting stream than a debut. Let's finish this whole thing off, shall we? Other than traveling the world, right? These are the goals. And then as for the stream content, the stuff I'm actually going to end up doing, I feel like this is the most important part to cover, isn't it, right? So, games. Wow. Surprising, I know, right? In particular, I am no longer going to be doing long 6-month streams. 6-month campaigns. My brother in Christ literally says in the stream type, just chatting. I know, but it's not meant to be like a 5-hour session with chat, just like vibing about stuff. It was meant to be kind of succinct. I was actually aiming for like an hour and a half. Speaking of succinct, how about I don't do 6 to 8 month long campaigns anymore? I think that's a good idea. I think I really shouldn't do that. The last one drained my soul, and I didn't like doing it that much. Did you do the Teutonic Horde con run you said you would do? That's not going to be a stream, that's going to be a video, likely. No more grind? At least on stream, I'm thinking probably no more Eternal Norway, yeah. No more Norway Eternal 2.0. No more of those. That was awful. 8 months long, God. Never again. That was longer even than the 3 mountains, and at least the 3 mountains ended in like a one faith world conquest, you know? But yeah, anyway. No more of those. I'm thinking I'm gonna like bring them down to 3 or 4 streams for each run because I really don't want to like, you know, protract them out for so long anymore. And I might also consider playing other things than EU4. I know, shocker. Chat's world just crumbled. What about Empire of Man? Will you do that? I don't know. Maybe. Play Vic 3. When Vic 3 gets better, I'll stream more Vic 3. CK3 is also pretty poggers. I actually have been enjoying CK3 streams. Can't believe this, unsubbed, unfollowed, blocked. Yeah, understandable. Civ? Could play Civ, that's true. I forgot to add Civ, actually, to the games that I like. I played more Civ 5 than Civ 6, though. Skyrim stream when? Maybe. Found you from EU4, stayed for the VTuber debut, let's go. Civ 7 soon, don't worry. Oh yeah, that's true. But yeah, if you look at the games that we have over here, I'm probably gonna play like most of these at least once. I might play Factorio, even though Factorio is like a 40-hour long game. Hey listen, 4 streams 10 hours long each, easy, GG, no problem. How about Frostpunk? I can grind out an entire game of Frostpunk in 4 hours. I can speedrun that, I'm not even kidding. I've played so much Frostpunk. I know how like everything works at this point. And then Os, God please no, maybe if chat really wants to one day. One Os stream. Also on the same level with Factorio Satisfactory, might play that. I might do a Skyrim stream, might do a Minecraft stream. I do have a list of games I need to play, so I might just play those on stream just to get that list out of the way, possibly. Might be a good idea. And then as for non-games, karaoke streams was something I came up with, even though might not be a great idea. We'll see. It's better with people because then it's less cringe, you know. It's better if it's not just me. Is Final Fantasy XIV the only one you had played? No, I played the first one emulated, and that was okay, I guess. It's certainly old. I played 15, I played... Damn, I might have only played those. I didn't play any of the older ones. I didn't even play 7, even the remake, which I need to do. I've been planning on playing 7, because I have to do that, but yeah. The 7 remake. I don't think it's like done though yet, right? I think there's more. They still have to release some. Anyway. Yeah, karaoke at some point. Collabs with other people, already mentioned that. And then maybe something educational, because I figured while I have this, while I'm chilling here, I might as well do something. Sorry, I was wiping my face. So the rig went crazy a little bit. Educational, yeah. Chat, who wants to learn Python? Let's go. I don't know history of things. All I know is like computers. I could try and come up with the most poorly sourced history stream out there. Maybe. Possibly. Have you ever heard of World War II? Man, do I have a story for you, yeah. I'll teach chat all about one particular part of history that nobody knows about. It's time for the Icelandic COD Wars stream. Let's go. Please do. I have basic programming this semester. Fantastic. I'll get right on that then. I think that's actually it now. I don't know if there's anything else. I didn't really plan on having anything else. In fact, I planned this stream to be like an hour and a half long. So the fact that we're already over that means, well, that's kind of it. That's kind of everything I had planned. Let me whoosh back over here. From all the languages that I wanted to learn, Python is on the top. Well, it is like one of the better, easy languages to learn. The syntax is almost like you're just speaking English or writing English. Love the COD Wars, hell yeah. Remember the COD Wars Wikipedia stream? Classic. A fun thing to do would be EU4 always war plus annex province on siege. Ah yes, more EU4 run suggestions. I should make like an inbox and be like, yeah, direct everyone over to the inbox. Here, drop your run suggestions in here. I'll get around to them. Definitely won't be like an empty box on the bottom that leads into a pit. Hi there, der Schnitzelklopper. Welcome to the stream. Vic 3 when? Maybe. Yeah, chat knows that the Discord members know that I've been playing some Vic 3. I'm trying to get used to it again, but there's still so many things that just like, I don't know. I really lost it at that point. That one video I made back in like January or something, you know. Literally describing the Discord channel goes into a paper shredder, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that Sikkim game just destroyed me. It obliterated my Vic 3 experience and I never came back to it after that. Well, until now with the 1.2 update. Honestly, I'm still waiting for that 1.3 update. It's better, but it's like, yeah... could be improved upon still. Torture yourself in the mountain again. No more mountain gameplay. People in the game migrate less, and it's harder to enact multiculturalism, so playing Sikkim is not the same experience anymore. Nepal, Sikkim, any small country actually has a difficult time now. So yeah. Anyway, chat, it's been like 2.5 hours. I think, you know, granted I was going for like an hour and a half. This is a little bit more than I expected, but I think a decent enough length for a debut of sorts. Oh right, there will be the streaming schedule. I forgot about that, right? So the thing with that, with the streaming schedule, is it's now going to be weekly. I know, it's gonna be really, it's gonna be something. So, did you ever touch grass like I told you to? Well, there is grass outside now, so yeah. I think I did, like yesterday or something. Yes, 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 there will be an actual schedule, a weekly schedule that tells you what things are happening on which days of that week. It's insane. The first schedule is going to release tomorrow. Yeah, because there won't be a stream tomorrow, and it's like a Monday to Sunday kind of thing. So... anyway. Yeah, so, tomorrow, at, I think, like 10 in the morning, I have a scheduled stream schedule that'll release. And you guys will see what's on there. It's a secret for now, but you'll see. Alright. Anyway, for now, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you very much for coming here on this totally April Fool's, definitely not permanent, debut meme joke absolutely thing here. I guess I should address one last thing, right? One final thing. Someone, I think multiple people, earlier asked, is this going to become a permanent thing? I guess that's the question of the hour, isn't it? Guys. It's permanent.